This week, the Manor was filled with the magic of Christmas as we hosted our Christmas by Candlelight music event, and it was truly a magical evening. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek behind the scenes of how that went. We've also seen some continued transformations both outside the Manor and inside. We had a little bit more luck with digging our holes this week, and our pub kitchen at the Thirsty Whippet pub is starting to look more like a kitchen. And I am so excited today because I have two really big announcements. One is all about the tickets for our 2024 event you will not want to miss. And the second is all about our countdown to Christmas, which is coming next week. And I can't wait to tell you all about that. So make sure you stay to the end of the video so you hear all the news. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our Ladysmith Manor YouTube channel, the Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. With music by candlelight, tasty treats in the dining room, dessert in the music room, and non-alcoholic cocktails in the Thirsty Whippet pub, our Christmas by candlelight was a magical evening. Last week I was setting up the Manor for a musical performance. This week I'm ironing napkins and tablecloths and creating a tea room because this week we are hosting our second weekend of Christmas afternoon teas, and so I'm just getting all the napkins ready, tablecloths. We're setting up the reception room, the dining room and the music room with individual tea tables, and we can't wait to welcome everyone on Saturday and Sunday for something very magically Christmas. But the nice thing about the Manor is we really are able to use it in so many different ways. So each of our rooms have been set up so they can be very flexible. So we can change them around and create either a tea room feel, we can do long table dinners, we can do musical events, and it really allows us to make each room special and feel completely different. When people arrive for our Christmas afternoon tea, they're greeted by this table. And what we do is we put out all our teacups and everyone gets to choose whichever teacup they would like to use. And I always like to kind of change up the decor on this table. And today, I thought I would use one of my old typewriters for this weekend's event. But I thought it would be fun to put in the typewriter a little welcome to Ladysmith Manor letter that looks like it's come from the North Pole. So I've just printed this out. I'm just adding it to this. I've got a little bit of greenery and some berries that I'm going to add in as well. And I think that will be quite a nice little welcome area for people when they arrive for their tea. Today it is a beautiful day, the sun's out, it's so lovely. But yesterday was not quite as nice and the wind came whipping through here and we've ended up with quite a lot of damage. You can see the lights have come down, but this was our archway that we had up between our gazebos here, which is in lots of pieces. And over here, one of our awnings here also is in lots of pieces it fell over and needs a bit of repair. So we're actually going to now strip it all down for winter and take it all in. But next spring, when we start putting our terrace back together, we're going to definitely have to do a little bit of repair to get everything put back. But it's just amazing how the wind came through, and a little while ago when we had that hurricane, we didn't get any damage out here. But yesterday, when there was no weather warnings, this is what happened. Even my Christmas tree took a turn for the worse, and I've got a few broken ornaments, but sadly it didn't make it through the night standing up. Today has been a beautiful day, but it is certainly cold. So I've bundled up and I've come outside because I thought I would show you where we've got to with our post-tech holes. Now, you remember last week we were attempting to dig the holes for the foundations for our steps and porches. And things did not quite go to plan. We only got a few in. Well, thankfully, we have now got them all in. It took 3.5 days, but they're all in, and we can now move on to our next job. The job only was meant to take 1 day, but it turned into a much bigger project that involved excavation and some very big holes. After digging a very large hole, these 3 screw piles are now in. They ended up having to be anchored and bolted to the rock underneath. At the back of the manor, the screw piles for our back kitchen steps are now in, and also for our fire escape. And all we now need to do is build all the steps. Stephen has been hard at work working on the kitchen here at the Thirsty Whippet pub. So let's go see what he's been up to. So Stephen's about halfway through tiling the pub kitchen, and it's going down quite nicely. Is it hard? Has it been hard to lay, to get it?
No, it's not too bad. It's just cold in here.
Well, we're going to be covering up our arrows. Remember these arrows? If you were here at our Christmas market a few years ago, you'll remember that we actually had a walkway through this space from one door to the other, and these arrows, which seemed like a great idea at the time, we stuck them down and they've been impossible to get up, so they're still there. So the arrow will get covered up, but this tile I think is looking quite nice. It's kind of a neutral color, but it's going down reasonably well, and then we'll have the white tile on the walls, and then we have decided that our ceiling is going to be dark. Last week we asked you about what color we should do, so this week we have decided that once the floor's laid and we'll start painting, we're going to do it in a dark color.
They break quite nicely, these ones.
Ooh, that's a horrible noise. Oh, wow. That's easy, hey?
Magic.
And it fits perfectly. And now we've run out of mud. So it's a trip to Home Depot. Back to your favorite store, honey.
Favorite store.
We spend half our life there. But we've almost got...
And all our money.
Yeah, we've almost got to the end of... Well, you've got 2/3 done. We've got some more tiles to go, but quick trip to Home Depot, get some more mud, and we can get this finished. I'm enjoying my coffee with Hendrix and Jackson here in the music room. Jackson's behind me on the chair, and Hendrix is actually underneath this blanket. There is actually a whippet under that blanket. His favorite spot, on a chair, under a blanket, hiding. But I wanted to share with you our 2 big announcements. Now, if you've been to the Manor recently to one of our events, you will know how quickly our tickets to all our events go. They sell out so quickly. And I've had so many people asking me, when's our next afternoon tea? When's our next event? Are we going to be doing different events in 2024? Well, we thought that rather than make you wait, we would put in all our dates for 2024. And so we have put together our whole event calendar for 2024, and we are going to be releasing it next week. So we're going to be releasing the tickets for not just afternoon teas and some of the events that we've had this year. We're adding lots more and some really unique new events. So we're going to have our afternoon teas. We're going to have Mother's Day afternoon tea. We're going to have our Christmas afternoon tea. We are also going to be adding murder mystery evenings, which I know lots of you have been asking me about. So they have been scheduled. We're going to have some vintage picnics. We are going to have a masquerade ball, which is going to be next October around the Halloween time. We are even going to have a Downton Abbey New Year's Eve event, which I am so excited about. Just wait until you see what we've got planned. And so we will be releasing all the tickets next week. Now, all our tickets will go first to our key holders. So if you are a key holder in the Manor Keys, that is our community that we now have at Ladysmith Manor, you get access to all our tickets first. So you will get them next Wednesday. We will release them to our key holders. For 48 hours, they have the opportunity to book all the events they would like. They get a discount on those tickets, and they also get the opportunity to book an overnight stay for those events as well. So that is something that is exclusive to our key holders. If you are not a key holder and you want to be, I will put the link below in the comments so that you can click on that and go and have a look and sign up to be a key holder. So 48 hours, all the key holders will get access to book their tickets first. We will then release them to our email list. So if you're not on our email list, again, I'll put the link below. Make sure you're on our email list. And then finally, they'll get posted on social media on Facebook and Instagram. So if you would like to get tickets to some of those events, and the tickets will be limited. We're not going to be doing huge events with hundreds of people. These are all small, intimate events, which we love to do. We've also got music at the Manor. I forgot even to mention that. We just had our Christmas music at the Manor Candlelight event this week. We're going to be putting more of our music at the Manor in next year as well. So we've got those as well. So if you would like first access to those tickets, a discount, and the opportunity to book a suite overnight stay, make sure you click the link below and you get in and become a key holder. The key holder Manor Keys is only open till the end of December. We're closing it, and then you won't be able to access that until sometime next year. So we are really excited about being able to share with you those events. I have people asking me all the time. But the second announcement I wanted to share with you today is our countdown to Christmas. Now, if you've been following us for a while, you'll know that each Christmas I do I've done a video advent calendar. We've done the 12 days of Christmas. Well, this year we decided that we would do a countdown to Christmas. It's going to be 5 days prior to Christmas Eve. So we're going to start on Wednesday, the 20th. It's going to run through to the Christmas Eve on the 24th. And this year we're going big. We are going to be giving away tickets to our events each day. So you will have an opportunity to win tickets to afternoon teas, murder mystery, masquerade ball, even our Downton Abbey New Year's Eve party that will be next year. It's not this year, people. Please do not turn up on New Year's Eve in 2023, 2024. We will not be doing it this year. We're talking about next year. But we will be giving away tickets each day for 5 days. We'll also have lots of Christmas traditions and all sorts of other fun stuff that I will be sharing. So I will be releasing a video each day in our Christmas at the Manor Facebook group. So again, the link will be below if you're not a member of that. Make sure you're a member of the Christmas at Ladysmith Manor Facebook group, because you'll see all those posts. So I will be doing my videos each day for 5 days. And like I say, giving away tickets to our events that we are so excited about. We have been planning 2024 and all the events for so long, and I'm so excited to be able to actually share them with you and to release the tickets, because it's going to be a really fun year here at the Manor, and we would love you to be part of that, and we look forward to seeing you here at the Manor. So, well, I'm going to get back to work. I've got lots more to do this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week here, not only here at the Ladysmith Manor, at our Ladysmith Manor Diaries, at our next episode next Thursday, but in our countdown to Christmas, which will start next Wednesday, the 20th, when I will be releasing one video each day for 5 days. So have a great week, and I will see you back here next week.